I think, Alex, quite a number of the England players in the Euros, post-Euros, no matter what happens, whether they win the thing or not, people like Kane, of course, will be in the news. Declan will be in the news, Declan Rice, one way or the other. Now, this boy has featured but isn't featuring at the moment. I'm talking about Ben White. It seems there's now a queue forming for Ben White of Brighton, doesn't it?
Yeah, there certainly is. We brought you news of that Arsenal offer, a week or so ago. They've since gone in with a second bid, which is closer to the £50 million mark, but still not enough to persuade Brighton to part company with one of their prized assets. We know Everton have also made a bid that is a guaranteed £50 million. Again, Brighton haven't accepted that offer. It backs up what I was saying a few weeks ago. They want in excess of £50 million while they haven't necessarily made their price tag public. Tony Bloom is driving up the price here. I think he's fairly happy that there's a bit of a bidding war going on. What I can tell you on a personal level is that Ben White isn't particularly keen on a move to Everton. I think he would be keener to join Arsenal at this stage than Everton. But there could be another fly in the ointment in the form of Manchester City, because I was told while I was in Rome that Manchester City are also watching this situation. I guess the fear for Arsenal is that they could come up with a deal that Brighton are happy with. They could agree a transfer fee, and then suddenly Manchester City could think, okay, so this is the amount of money it's going to take us to buy Ben White, come in with a counter offer, and suddenly Arsenal get gazumped.
What about United? I mean, they're more in need than City. When you think of Diaz, Stones, Laporte, it's a straight up. United are the ones who have been really desperate for a set. Well, not desperate, but they're the ones looking more than the others.
I would agree with that, Danny. I think Laporte will probably move on if Manchester City do sign a central defender. But United, you're right, they need a partner for Harry Maguire, who I think's had an exceptional Euros because he's a better player than he gets credit for. At Manchester United, I think he's hampered by playing alongside the likes of Lindelof and Bailly, and he basically at times is having to do two players' work. I know they're keen on Rafa Varane. They're not keen on the asking price. Real Madrid want the best part of £60 million for a player who's only got a year left in his contract. Clearly, he's a bit older than Ben White. If I was on the board at Manchester United, I would be more inclined to come in for Ben White, and I think that would be a move that would be attractive to him as well. I think you're buying a player who has already shown his Premier League quality, but I think he's got a lot of growing to do, and I think he will develop into a proper Premier League central defender.
Of course, it's that time, Alex, that names are thrown into the frame. Eduardo Camavinga is the latest one. Manchester United apparently stepping up their pursuit of the Rennes midfielder. I mean, from this point onwards, the season is just round the corner, Alex. From this point onwards, names will be thrown in right, left and centre, and this boy Camavinga is the latest one.
Yeah, how far are we away from the start of the season now? I think the EFL season starts in around about a month, 5 weeks until the first set of Premier League fixtures.
5-6 weeks, yeah.
And the transfer market hasn't really got going yet. There's a combination of reasons. I think that the COVID regulations are making it difficult for players to come over, and they have to isolate in some cases before completing their medicals. We've obviously got the European Championship going on. There's a lot of clubs who are financially hamstrung in the wake of the pandemic. But I spoke to a senior figure at a Premier League club last week, and he said to me, you wait until the Euros is finished. The transfer market is going to explode. And that's music to our ears, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is indeed, and we shall see if this one, Fabrizio Romano, who knows everything that is on the move in Europe, he's saying United are progressing direct contact to sign this boy Eduardo Camavinga, but we'll see what happens. Alex, for the moment, thank you very much indeed. Alex Crook joining us this lunchtime.
Jim White and Simon Jordan, Monday to Thursday morning 10 till 1 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.